Record. Load the file. Man, what was the last time that happened where I forgot to start the damn split?
To run into any gecko along the way.
Now, even though I am canceling some of these save prompts, it's still a multi-segment because we will do saves later, just to kind of point that out as like, you know, some people might say, well, if you have it labeled as multi-segment, why do you skip all the save prompts? Well, for the most part, a lot of the save prompts that are provided, like, don't help you. Like, they're kind of like a waste of a save, which is why they're skipped. You know, the only save prompt that I take that's supplied by the game is the very last one, which is the one before the Snake versus Liquid boss fight in Act 5. Because it's the only save point that you have left before, like, you finish the game. But every other save that I do is always manual. I don't take any of the provided ones except for the last one. And, like, a lot of them are like this. It's like, oh, finish cutscene, save. Okay, no save. Okay, you finish the cutscene to the cutscene, save. No, I don't need to save here. Okay, save the mission briefing. No, we don't need to save the mission briefing. Like, it's that stuff. It's like, it's like, yeah, I get it, they're trying to help you, but some of the saves are just useless. It's like the save to the save to the cutscene of the save.
Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Alright, if I mess this up again, I'll actually take a save here. Because I felt like I had it the last time, but I blew it.
Gunshot. Footsteps.
Alright, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Got it. Alright, so I think what I did this time was, instead of leaning towards the right, where the shadow is, I hugged towards the left a little bit more, so that it gave me a better, like, vantage point coverage from the guy that's in the fence. Because, like, his line of sight goes out and to the right, you know, if he, you know, the closer he gets. But if you hug towards the left, you know, it gives you a much better chance of trying to get away from him cleanly. You know, or at least that's just what I was thinking at the moment, just then. Otherwise, typically, like, if he notices, like, you know, he's like, oh, who's that? Footsteps. I mean, you could usually outrun it by the time you hit, like, the shadows by the end of that corner and still just be okay. Alright, why isn't this guy knocked out? Like, sometimes you can outrun it, other times you can't. But yeah, most times it's like when you roll that corner, there's two guards that can potentially see you. There's a left and a right guard. If the right guard notices you and he goes, ah, you know, that's good. That's the guard that you want to notice you. You know, if you had a choice. If the guard on the left side notices you, that's bad, because now he could potentially see you as you're trying to go down the road. Because the guard on the right gets discouraged to try to investigate when he hears the gunshot. You know, like, that's the whole point of that misdirect gunshot, is to draw attention away. Like, it draws attention away, and it focuses the guard that's closest to that box to go right up to it and call for help. Alright, but fortunately we got through it without any, you know, too big of an issue. That's kind of usually, you know, the jump start to the run is just to get past that part. You know, because it's like, once you got the equipment, then you're pretty much, you're set for life. You know, it's like, because now you got your Mark II pistol, you got all your gadgets, your gear, you know, all your accessories, like, all your goodies. But until then, it feels like you're naked. You know, just like the, you know, the Virtuous mission. Or rather, like the beginning of Snake Eater. You know, like when the boss takes all, like, she breaks your pistol, and you only have just a knife and a stun grenade and a dream. Alright, so a couple things. We're gonna ditch this for the Mosin that we're gonna use later. And then we're gonna fit this out. Foregrip, laser, ACOG.
Snake, hurry and get to the rendezvous point with our informants. First, you'll have to get to the other side of that collapsed building. The only way across is straight through.
Oh, come on, don't do this to me, Snake. Alright, not too bad. It's definitely better than what I was doing before, but it could be better.
Okay, Snake, hurry to the rendezvous point. Your radar is marked with which way to go.
Back me up.
The hell am I doing? Well, I'm trying to get away from this fighting. You guys can have fun with the PMCs. Snake's like, yeah, fuck this shit, I'm out. Hit the dirt. Nice.
All right.
What? I totally hit him. Alright, now I did.
You hit.
Alright, so roughly 9 minutes to the... yeah, to the building. Not too bad. Okay, and then a couple things here. Stuns, smokes. Where's the nade launcher? Nade launcher, where are you? Alright, got it. Wait. I'm going up the wrong steps. Actually, no, wait, no, I shot this. I got turned around for a second, so that's gonna be a time loss. Wait, did I hit that mine? Alright, good. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, now this one. Whoops. Alright, and then that sleeping gas you could ignore. I always shot it for some reason, but you actually don't have to do anything to it.
Move.
Alright, cool. Saved a little over 13 seconds there. Now the fun part. Okay. Sleep gas and Mosin. Oh, fucking aim punch. Wait. Alright, there we go. That's the one. Oh, they're not even in there yet. Alright, I actually threw that a little bit early. But we should still be fine. Just have to plant it a little far away from the door than normal. Nice! That was really good. No stragglers this time. That was really, really good. Okay, so now... Now for the next part. Oh, hello.
Nice one, Snake.
Whoa! Okay, that was better. Not ideal, but definitely better than last time. Because last time there was like a few stragglers like in the end of the hallway that I had to actually leave and go after them. Like, because I don't know if they got stuck or just hung up or whatever. But I lost a lot of time to it. You know, so at least this time they were like more aggressive where they just came to me, whether if it was through CQC or whatever, which is good. Like, I want them to come to me so I don't have to go chasing after them, you know, and lose time. I don't think I got them all because Meryl shot one of them. All right, that was really good. 2-minute split there. Or save. I was like, wait, 2 minutes? It's like, you can't do the frog section in 2 minutes. Or can you? Finally arrived at home. I can now watch the stream without those infinite lags. Yeah, I think sometimes the buffering could be due to the low latency. You know, depending on like how you try to view the stream, but yeah, hopefully it won't be that big of a deal for you, though. Alright, so now... same thing, except we'll use the Mosin. I'm gonna take a safety save here just for, I don't know. Sometimes you get those, like, suspicious feelings like, something might happen here. And 99% of the time, it's usually a good feeling to have. You know, because, like, it's during those moments where it's like, oh, I think I might get caught here, and then the next 2 seconds, oh, yeah, what do you know? I was right. I don't remember, actually. I don't remember specifically what part of the Eastern Europe or Europe that they meet up in. It's Paris. It's hard to walk and get a good solid network. Yeah, I hear you, brother. But yeah, I don't remember if it's Paris. Nice. Alright, that was really good. Because, see, these two showed up late. Because they're usually the ones that can hear the Mosin. Because even though it's in the middle of a fight with the tank and all, they can still hear stuff like that. Even though, yeah, granted, yeah, the Mosin's a very loud gun. But it makes me scratch my head as to, like, how they prioritize that as a threat. Alright, now we just wait for the tank to blow this up. As soon as we clear the corner, we'll just don our auto camo, or octo camo, which we haven't really used up until now. I mean, you can use it in certain places, but I don't know, I just feel more comfortable having the Rebel disguise on. It just gives you like a better overall camo index during fights. You know, that's really the main reason. It's not like because like it looks cool or anything, or it has like any kind of like, you know, like faster attributes or anything like that. It just gives you a better overall camo index when you're moving around. Not only for fighting, but it also like tricks the rebels too. Like up until the point where they already like trust you as an ally. So like it does two things. It gives you like a better camo index during fighting. And also but like during the early game, it gives you a good disguise just against the rebels, because like the rebels will shoot you on sight if you don't if you don't have it on. The nanomachines having that having that level of tactical awareness makes sense. I mean, yeah, I get it. I mean, it's the SOP system, the nanomachines, that makes them, you know, better soldiers. But at the same time, it's like, come on. There's a fucking tank in front of you versus, like, some old guy shooting a Mosin with, you know, tranquilizer darts. Who's the bigger threat? I mean, my money would be put on, you know, the tank. The tank that's pushing down the street, killing your people left and right. But then again, what do I know about warfare? I just speedrun games.
Come on,
Alright. And boom. Wow, look at that. 25-31. That's better than the Act 1 on Friday by like 3 minutes. Or maybe just shy under 3 minutes. Because I think I was 28:02, then 27:58, and I think I got like 28 plus on Friday. So definitely good Act 1. You know, so definitely like on PB pace as far as Act 1's concerned, assuming the rest of the game plays out. I'm guessing they prioritize taking out targets they can take instead of a big chunk of steel they can't do anything about. Well, in the midst of the fighting, you can hear them say, oh, you know, just, you know, fall back until we get the tank busters. Like, they're trying to, like, hold their position until the tank busters show up with the javelins. But I guess what my point is like, you know, how, like, I get an alert trigger during the midst of a fight. Like an all-out battle between the PMC and the rebels. Like, that's my complaint. Not the fact that they prioritize Snake as the threat over the tank, but, like, what causes that alert sequence. It's like, sometimes I feel like that the game just kind of, like, is out to get you sometimes when it comes to stuff like that. But then again, you know, it could just be me, because when you, when you play a certain game so much, I mean, sometimes you just get suspicious ideas, like, when things go bad. But in any case, so that's Act 1. Pretty happy with it. Frog section went really well. Now for this section, which I also kind of despise.
Head for the research lab where Naomi's being held. It's to the north.
Wow, really? A blade of grass stops a gun. Okay, smoke the door.
Get the weapons and let's move.
That didn't smoke the door.
Nice going.
Wow, getting hit by your own smoke grenade.
Back me up. Back me up. Oh, it's you again. Who? Someone there. What are you doing here? What's going on? What? What? Who was that? Anybody there? What's going on?
Okay, then... I can't see the guy.
Who was that?
Shit.
Anybody here? What? Told you, don't scare me like that.
Wait, did I hit him? I must have hit him.
Oh, you again. Think I saw something. I guess it was just my imagination.
Oh, somebody's up there.
We're under attack. Hey,
Alright, that was actually really good. That was a good stairway. Just, maybe just a couple, like, excessive shots or misses. But overall, really good. I didn't have to wait too long. Didn't get an alert sequence radio mayday. You know, which causes more guards to show up even though it's under caution. Hey, what's up, Adam? Yeah, nanomachine, son.
what are you doing here? What? Oh, it's you again.
Hey, what's up, fellers?
Huh? Hey.
Contacted your ISP again because shit had gone worse.
Something there?
They verified there was something fucky with the cables. Yikes, dude. Oh, hopefully they got it fixed. Were you just getting, like, intermittent drops or something like that? So they will come to test it and get it started. Oh, that's good. Even the phone was cutting out. Wow, that's really bad. It's probably like either not really like, I wouldn't want to say like faulty cabling, but just maybe just like old cabling. Old cabling gone bad. They just gotta go out and fix it. Yo, what's up, Morris?
Oh, you again.
Definitely old. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. You know, if that's what they come up and tell you. Just like, yeah, we went and tested that cabling, and it turns out it was put in here like 10 years ago, and, you know, we finally replaced it. Who would have thought? At least 15 years, though, likely more. I wouldn't be surprised, dude. Hey, I'm doing good, Morris.
Oh, it's you again.
It's like, play Tetris BR. It's the biggest hit.
Over there. Let's go. Careful. Help me out, okay?
Well, I mean, that's what you did mean by Tetris, right? Tetris BR. Because everything's a BR these days, right?
We got company.
That guy got wrecked by the rocket. Okay, and then I forgot to equip the grenade again, didn't I? And I did. Okay, stuns for later. Oh, of course, Tetris BR, Pac-Man BR. Now, Pac-Man BR, that'd be something. Get some sponsored streams of Pac-Man BR. It'd be the biggest hit. You heard it here. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Pac-Man BR is gonna be the next big thing.
We got company. Go, go, go.
Chess BR. Oh my god. I mean, I have nothing wrong with BRs. Like, some games do them very well, but I don't know. I just kind of dislike the stereotype that people feel like that new games coming out need to have a BR feature. Like someone said the other day, like, oh, it would be awesome if Last of Us 2 had a BR component to the multiplayer, and I'm just sitting here thinking, like, why? I'm like, The Last of Us is not about a battle royale. It's a zombie survival. You know, a very good story zombie survival. And I'm like, why would adding a BR make something like that better when it's already good? I mean, like that's kind of like my thinking behind it. Like when people say stuff like that, whether if they're serious or if they're trolling. But it's like, I don't know, it's like Last of Us, it's like a BR is like the last thing you want to do. It'd just be so out of place. It did have a multiplayer, which I think, I don't know, maybe part of the community liked. I don't know how big it became. I didn't really care much about it. But, like, the single player is where it's at for a game like that. But now it's like, oh, Halo's coming out, it needs a BR. You know, I imagine, like, if the next Gears title ever comes out, that'll need a BR. Death Stranding, that needs a BR. It's like, I try to sit back and think, like, well, why? Like, what's it gonna do? It's like the next MGO, if there ever is one, that needs a BR. Like, I'm just thinking, like, out loud, like, what people are gonna say. Like, or what they could say. And it's like, if a game is fitted for a BR, do it. But if you try to force a BR into something, don't. I mean, look at Firestorm. I mean, it's, you know, Battlefield is known for a lot of things, and BRs are not one of them. They haven't done one before. I'm not saying that it's terrible, but it's just I just felt like it was very poorly marketed. It came very late, and it just wasn't really that appealing. You know, if Battlefield had the BR Firestorm, like, in its release, then it would be a different perspective to look at it from, but when it comes so late, and so, like, poorly marketed, well, I mean, the community didn't really give a shit about it because they're like, well, we already moved on to other stuff. Or simply the fact that it came so late and it wasn't that good, that they're just like, well... They're like, well, okay, who cares? I mean, we'll just go back to something else. Oh, I didn't hit that guard, did I? Alright, good. If he was gonna run towards me, that was bad. Yeah, The Last of Us... Yeah, I don't. The Last of Us needs a BR mode. I really enjoyed the online multiplayer in it. Yeah, I thought it was okay. But I just don't know if it was, like, you know, like the best multiplayer, like, ever. Kind of a thing. It just needs a face of development, expense, and time from other departments. Last of Us is probably the best single-player story mode that I've ever played. There was something just special about it. Well, it's because it was a good story. It was a very good, compelling story with good voice acting and good gameplay. That's why. It was something with, like, a very, like, unique, you know, like, heart-touching story. And it had, like, good acting. Good writing.
Snake,
You know, not these games that just go for a cash grab and then they get forgotten in, like, in a month. That's why it was good.
and it might get you inside the compound.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Cash grabs are terrible.
Naomi's lab is somewhere inside those mansion grounds. Proceed immediately. Infiltrate the place and find out where she is.
Dude, that guy with the M60's going ham with that gun. The young will never know what real gaming looks like. I don't know, I think I just appreciate the days of, you know, blowing into my cartridge whenever something was wrong with my game. You know, trying to sit down on the couch with your buddy, trying to figure out how to beat a game together. Or when you actually had to, like, write shit out. You know, if there was, like, puzzles or riddles. I mean, those are definitely good times. It's like, got an issue with your game? Just blow in it. You don't need to patch it, just blow into it. That's how you fix your games back then. I hope they do not release The Last of Us until the PS5 is out. I don't know about that. I would really, really doubt that they're gonna do that. I mean, because, like, they already have, like, you know, gameplay footage of it under the, you know, the PS4. Now, what would be interesting is if they release a PS5 version of it later. Or actually, wait, didn't they say that the PS5 is PS4 compatible? Like, reverse compatible?
The nano?
Because, like, if they wait until the PS5 comes out to release that game, I think that would be a mistake. I mean, you don't want to wait too long in that kind of a game, especially when you already, like, advertised it. Don't you guys have phones? Oh my god, dude, that BlizzCon thing was such a joke when it came to the Diablo panel. They really dropped the ball on that one when it comes to advertising Diablo Immortal. I mean, I cringed when they did that. Like, at first I kind of sat back and said, wait, did this guy really just say that? And I'm watching Twitch chat react to it, and I'm just like, dude, this guy really just said that in front of everybody at BlizzCon. And I'm just thinking, like, who the fuck approved this? I'm like, did they approve what he was gonna say ahead of time? Or was that just, like, because I thought originally it was something they just said, like, off the cuff. You know, because, like, maybe they kind of looked at, like, how the crowd was reacting to the game. And the guy was like, oh, what, don't you all have phones? And so, like, I don't know if, like, if they meant to say that, or if he just was, like, reacting to, like, how the crowd was reacting to the announcement. And they said it. Which, in either case, they shouldn't have said it. Got him. Dude, that was crispy smooth right there. I like it. The 2 satchel stun is definitely the way to go. Now, if I can get a third on there, that'd be even better. But I don't know if there's enough time for that. You couldn't just jump on the internet and Google YouTube help or tips for what you were stuck on. Like you said, you actually had to figure out for yourselves. Like, that was it. Like, you really had to figure this shit out. Or, like, if you had a friend or something that was playing the same game, you would just, you know, like, everybody got together, like, at recess or at lunch, and, you know, like, some people might be talking about this or talk about that, but on one table, people are just talking about, like, what games they're playing and what they're stuck on. I mean, like, those were good days. PS5 is reverse compatible. Because, like, I don't want to say that they're gonna, like, wait. Because, like, I feel like it wouldn't feel smart to me to, like, wait till the PS5 is released to have Last of Us 2. But you could bet your bottom dollar that people are gonna play, you know, Last of Us 2 on it, you know, depending on whenever it comes out. Because I don't know if they're gonna make, like, a separate version for the PS5, because if PS4 is reverse compatible, then people are just gonna play Last of Us, the PS4 edition on it. Like, why make another game? Copy. Oh, she's up high. I believe it was a reaction, but it was still retarded in their part. I don't remember how many times I died in the river section of MGS4 until I realized I just needed to use the pill. Yeah, it definitely took me a while to figure it out. You know, like with the sorrow thing. But yeah, it was definitely like a dumb thing to say on their part.
Snake, come here.
You know, as far as like how they, you know, they pitched the Diablo Immortal at BlizzCon. Why isn't she coming out? Oh yeah, the fake frog. Forgot about that. Had to get a friend to write down Meryl's code number when I was at school. Yeah, like, I remember all of the, like, the Knights of the Old Republic 1 puzzles. Like, I had to write that stuff down.
It's another mimic. Watch out, Snake.
Or, like, Knights of the Old Republic 2, when they had, like, the riddles. Like, when you were on Korriban. Whoa, hello. Cause like when you visited each like Sith temple on Korriban, and there was like one puzzle where it said like they were doing some kind of like Sith ritual, and there was like a certain amount of like Sith lords that were present, and they were all in a circle, and the riddle was to figure out like you know which like it was like, oh, you're Sith Lord number 2, and the one that's facing you is Sith Lord number like 12. Like, how many Sith Lords in total were there? And it gave you like a multiple choice. You know, like, I had to write that stuff down because it really took me a while to figure some of it out. For any of the math-related ones. Oh my god, can I hit her, please? Dude, how did she dodge that? She had nowhere to go. I'm like, are you serious? Like, she juked into the door frame when she had nowhere to go. And it was a miss. But yeah, I miss those times. Because now it's like, if you're stuck in a game, there's probably like some guide or a video within like the day of its release. You know, or some... Like, it's either like, you know, you're going to find it from somebody's stream, a video, a walkthrough guide on IGN or, you know, GameFAQs. I mean, like, somewhere. Like, within, like not even, like a day later. Like, almost like the day of, like, someone's already got a guide for it. Like that's where it's gone. But there were still some good games in recent memory that kind of, like, were trying to, like, pay, like, homage to that idea of, like, trying to figure stuff out. And I think one of them that was still good is, like, the Arkham Asylum series. Like, with all, like, the Riddler stuff. And they even made, like, a joke about it during, like, one of the... Like, the Riddler's responses to you, like, as you figure out one of his riddles, where he says, oh, are you really... It's like, I forgot, like, what he said, but he said something about, oh, you're looking this stuff up online, aren't you? It's like, even the devs, were, you know, were trying to, like, make fun of that idea of, like, people just looking up stuff online.
Could be Naomi's?
I mean, like, Witcher is another good one. I mean, yeah, like, the point and go here questing was still there, but there were still some, like thought-provoking, like, decisions to make. You know, because, like, in Witcher 3, like, your decisions do matter. You know, it's not like in something in, like, Mass Effect where it's just, like, a very, like, binary choice. You know, of either, like, you know, good or bad, yes or no, or this or that. But in Witcher 3... It's not only just, like, a binary, like, answer, but there's, like, a chain event of, like, consequences that happen. You know, it's like, which side do you favor? You know, do you help the king or not? Do you assassinate the emperor, you know, on the opposing side of the Civil War? You know, who's the one that you stick with? I mean, just so many things. And, like, that's what I like about those kind of games, because, like, they really put a lot of thought and effort into them. And I think they even said, like, for Witcher 3, there was, like, depending on, like, what your, Witcher 1 and 2 playthroughs were about, there was, like, over, like, I don't know, just kind of, like, shooting off the hip, like, I thought they said there was, like, 20 alternate endings. Like, there was, like, over 20, like, possible alternate endings, depending on, like, what combination of choices and decisions you have made up until, like, the end of Witcher 3. Which, even then, is, like, just to have, like, more than a handful of, like, alternate endings to something, that blows my mind already. I mean, just the fact that there is an alternate ending to anything is already, like, a step above average. But for someone like CD Projekt Red to come along and say, hey, not only are we an RPG, but we got all this shit, all these choices, all these paths and alternate endings, and you could spend till the end of time to, like, figure them all out. And, you know, someone like a studio like them isn't someone that's just gonna turn out shit, you know, just for a quick buck. And I think that's what people appreciate, is that they actually put the time and effort into their games, you know, and not just turn out like a cash grab. Yeah, contrary to belief, I actually like the Dragon Age series. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that hate it, but I actually thought it was okay. I mean, I don't know if Inquisition, like, sat well with people, but Dragon Age 1 was definitely good. Dragon Age 2 was, okay, combat was better, but it was a shorter game, I felt. But Inquisition was, I don't know. Like, it was good. I mean, it had more of an open world to it than the previous games. But I think where it fell short was, like I was saying, like, you know, the decisions that you make, and like, some of the dungeons felt repetitive. Like, they just kind of, like, copy-pasted dungeons from, you know, from one act line to the next. And Dragon Age 2 did that a lot, where they, like, copy-pasted dungeon level designs. And I think Inquisition did, like, a little better of a job with it, as far as, like, level design uniqueness. But I don't know, like, like, to me it was good. It was an okay game. I played through it multiple times, but I felt like maybe people felt like they were expecting more, and that's why they didn't like it.
Don't bother using normal builds. You'll have to get up close and personal to deal with them.
Old Bioware was amazing. Dragon Age 2 should have been a DLC. I don't know about that one. It's too long to be like a DLC. Like, it was shorter than 1, but it's long enough to not be a DLC.
They must really like us. Hey, do something.
Ugh. Dragon Age 1 tried to be an MMO. I don't know about that. I mean, like, I don't know if it's, like, maybe they originally conceived it as an MMO and they decided against it. And if they did, I thought that was the right decision. I mean, you can't make an MMO out of Dragon Age. There's just not enough content to make it, like, that expansive. I mean, if anything, they just tried to be an open-world RPG, which is what I think their original intent was about. Because people probably complained, well, you know, Dragon Age 1 was linear. You follow a map around. Okay. Knights of the Old Republic did the same thing and had the same feel for, like, control scheme and dialogue, and that's why people liked it. Because it reminded them a lot of Knights of the Old Republic. It had the same kind of feel. Then Dragon Age 2 comes along, where it's not so, like, Knights of the Old Republic, like, stand and shoot combat, and it's more like an active combat. But it just felt like the story was kind of lacking, you know, to make it, like, a long enough of a game. And then Dragon Age Inquisition comes along, where it's like, okay, it's no longer a linear map. You know, you have, you know, open world objectives, side quests, which might signal, yeah, it might be an MMO, but it doesn't play like one because You know, in order to be an MMO, you have to have other player involvement. Like, I felt like the one thing they missed out on was, like, open world co-op. I mean, like, how cool would that be? Like, play as your main character in a party?
The gate! Snake, shoot the gate!
I mean, like, that would have been really cool. I mean, Peace Walker did that, where you had, like, a 4-player co-op.
Hey, you gotta do something about that MGS.
I mean, I don't know if people still do it anymore, but, like, that was, like, one of the... That was, like, one of the features at the time. Oh, you did not just throw that grenade at me.
Shoot the gate!
Get ready for some speed.
I like how when he says that, like, get ready for some speed, and you just go at the same pace. He's like, oh yeah, get ready for some speed. He just, like, lightly touches the gas pedal. It's like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, I'm bracing for that speed.
They can't hit what they can't hit.
Those Gecko will try to ram you. Don't let them get too close.
Out of my way. I said moving. Hang on, it's gonna get bumpy. Up front. Here they come.
Yeah, didn't it just blow up? Yeah, it's Kojima logic. You know, why that APC, like, survived to ram into me and then get pushed off the cliff. Just Kojima logic.
You can do it.
Don't fall off.
It's like anytime when nothing makes sense in this game, it's just Kojima logic. You know, like, that's the answer. It's like, oh, well, why can this tank do this after I just did this to it? Oh, yeah, Kojima logic. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, because clearly he thought these things out. And that's why we love him for it. Okay, I got the 50 cal, just making sure. And then let me also get the syringe in case my stress meter spikes over 50, which is about to.
Raiden's keeping them busy. Now's your chance to make an escape. Snake, there's no time to take on the Gecko. Just get out of there quick.
Oh, shit. Oh my god. I'm probably dead. Woo!
A little farther. Run, Snake, run!
Okay. We're alright. No! Fuck, dude!
Snake? Snake!
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Wow, that fucking person bumped into me and screwed it up. I should have saved it at the marketplace. Damn it. Dude, it was that frickin' civilian that bumped into me as I'm trying to aim up. Damn it all. Alright, that's fine. I'll redo it. It'll just be an RTA time loss, but the in-game time will be fine. What is it that you're trying to do? You're trying to complete the game in a certain amount of time? Well, it's ideally the fastest time possible.
Gecko, they must really like us.
You know, that's really the whole thing, is beat it with the fast time possible under the hardest difficulty. Alright, next time I'm saving it at the marketplace, so I don't have to go through this again.
Those gecko will try to ram you. Don't let them get too close.
Snake?
Huh.
Snake?
Interesting. I don't know why I got insta-killed like that. How many times have you completed this? Too many. Too many times. No, my best time at the moment is 2:22:48, and I'm trying to beat that. You know, that's the goal in mind, is to get a better time than my previous time. And so far, this APC thing is trying to mess it up.
Gecko, they must really like us.
Yeah, they must really like us.
Hey, do something.
Oh, I hit the guard again. Damn it. Yeah, there's a guard that climbs up to the front of the APC as you're shooting, and if you hit him, it does count as a kill. I've lost a big boss to this before. It's freaking annoying. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I think the leading time for this category is, I think it's 1:32 something by Mr. Snock. He's a French speedrunner. And I'm trying to, like, not only adapt some strategies from him, but also from Sergeant Silent. You know, I don't know if Snock is active anymore in the speedrunning this category. I think his last run was, like, several years ago. But he had some impressive times, you know, and really good strats. And then Silence runs are pretty recent, like in the past several months. And he offered some good advice on some areas too, which I think were either from him or from Silent, or from Snock himself. Alright, now we should be fine. Nope, stay the heck off.
Don't let them get too close.
Oh, I gotta love that frame rate lag when they blow up.
You're the man, Snake. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's really insane. You know, I mean, he does a lot of things really well. And he also uses the BigBoss face camo, which adds a lot of opportunity in some areas. But I don't really like using it that much. I mean, it's kind of like a cheese item. Even though it's not like against the rules or anything to use it. But if you're trying to get like the fastest time, then you're pretty much forced to use it. You know, from what I've gathered.
Snake, shoot the gate.
Snake, you gotta do something about that MGS.
I know, dude. I mean, if I was saying this like a while back, but if you had MGS4, whether if it's on the PC or console, but at 60 FPS all the way through on this game, it would be beautiful. It would be absolutely breathtaking on 60 FPS. I mean, I don't know if there's an emulator out there for it, but on console, it's pretty much next to impossible to get 60 FPS on this game.
Get ready for some speed!
I think it's just the way it was designed back then. Like, it was not really like an early PS3 game, but it just, I don't know if they like, I mean, because like of all like the levels and shit, I mean, I don't know if it was capable of 60 FPS.
Those gecko will try to ram you. Don't let them get too close.
Game still looks fantastic even today. Went all out on aesthetics. Same issue with 6th gen Pokemon games. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like they spent so much attention to detail that the FPS takes a hit.
Hang on! It's gonna get bumpy!
But in my book, if it's a good enough a game to play, then people won't really care. Same with Peace Walker.
Here they come!
Well, are we talking PSP Walker or HD Collection Peace Walker? Because, you know, PSP Peace Walker is... like that's not the game's fault. I mean, that's the PSP is, you know, like the PSP was like a bottleneck for that kind of a game. Like, you can't make it look good on the PSP. But HD Collection Peace Walker looks really nice. Like, I thought they did like a nice job with that one. Aesthetics were really good considering MGS4 is nearly 11 years old now. I mean, seriously, it still looks like a good game even today. I mean, you compare this up against like a PS4 game, and maybe some people can't tell the difference. You know, other than just like the frames. All right, I am gonna save it here this time, so I'm gonna have to redo that whole thing again. Kojima did amazing things to get that to run on the hardware, especially the Fox. Like, imagine the MGS4 on the Fox engine. You know, like that's what it needs. And what I also need is my 50 cal rifle, which I thought I equipped. And the syringe, because I forgot that too. Alright, so we'll pop the syringe.
Snake, there's no time to take on the gecko. Just ignore it. Get out of there quick. Leave the gecko alone.
Snake, what's wrong?
Someone got in the way that time.
Please. Snake? Snake!
I know for a fact someone blocked that third shot. I think someone walked in front of my gun again. I thought you enjoyed the APC bit so much is why you redone it. That's exactly it. I love that section so much that I'd rather just spend the rest of my stream in there. No, it's not F. I saved in the marketplace this time. Now, if I forgot to do it and I still die, yeah, that'd be pretty sad. Pepe hands. But yeah, I don't know what the hell's up with this gecko right now. $50 cal, syringe.
Raiden's keeping them busy. Now's your chance to make an escape.
Oh,
Snake, there's no time to
thought I had my gun equipped.
get out of there quick.
All right, there we go. That's better.
Farther. Run, Snake, run!
I can't see.
Quit wasting ammo and start running, Snake.
Don't you tell me what to do, Otacon. This is why civilians should be allowed to be shot in war zones. Oh, no, we're not about that, though. Alright, so 57-49. And that's the total thus far. Which, in terms of my PB run, is better by... I think it was 58-01 during my good run. Oh, forgot to split. I was 58-01 the last time I was at a good pace. So that's... what? Like 11 seconds ahead? 12 seconds ahead? I mean, not bad since I had to, you know, screw around with that gecko. I usually don't have to, because, like, there's a certain weak spot where you could just hit him in one. But you have to be, like, really good at, you know, like, you know, laser beaming it. Because if you don't get it, it takes 3 hits normally to the head with the 50 cal just to down him. Or alternatively, what you can do is you can hit the leg a few times and it causes them to, you know, to kneel down and they can't attack until they, you know, their leg recovers. But in that particular position, you can't really aim for the leg because, you know, you got people, boxes, and everything else in between blocking your way. Alright, now comes the fun part, where we follow a guy around for half an hour. So let me get that video up in case I need it. Alright, so I think I remember how it starts. And I'm just gonna pull the video aside if I need it, if I get stuck. You know, like, starting it off is pretty simple, and I think I remember it, but it's, there's a couple of places where you have to, like, reload and save multiple times in order for the trick to work properly. Okay, let's take these out. Don't need any of them, except for the pistol. We need the pistol. Don't need the signal interceptor either, because who needs that? Oh, we need the iPod, too, so we can listen to some tunes while we follow this guy around for ages on end. For the end of time. Alright, so first thing we do, as soon as we get the checkpoint, is we save. Let's see. Right here. Alright, so we save right at the beginning of the resistance tailing. Save and exit, and we reload it. And we're going to do this a lot until we get to the end of this segment. And what I'm doing is referred to as the resistance trick, which all you're doing is you're following the guy to the edge of the zone, wait for him to leave, you save and exit the title screen, reload, go back to where you were, enter the next zone, save and exit, reload, follow him to the next zone, save and exit, reload, and you do this repeatedly. So, like, what you're doing is you're sending him forward a zone, but you're using up less in-game time, like dead time, to do it. So, while the RTA time keeps going, the in-game time gets saved by, I want to say, like, a good, like, 12 to 14 minutes of, like time saved. It's really big, and it's practically free. Especially if you're doing, like, a multi-segment with saves like I am. Because on a single segment, you can't do it because you're not allowed to save. But a multi-segment can make it up by doing this resistance trick. But until we can get to the edge of the zone, it's going to appear normal for a bit. Which is completely fine.
And now.
What the hell?
MGS4 Integral Pod.
What the hell? I didn't pull that up. It's like, and now, the Integral MGS4 podcast from 11 years ago. Yeah, we don't need the music, but the music is for your and I's entertainment while we follow this guy around forever. Makes it less boring. In the subtitles, it said "sight" with a T instead of "sight" with a G, when it said about people will be executed. Oh, did it? I didn't even notice. Hey, what's up, John Sandwich? Run's going well so far. Took a little bit of an RTA loss because of the... Because I died at the marketplace, and I had to redo the APC section. At least from, like, the last save that I had, but in-game is fine. We're still on good pace. Because, like, what I was leading, what, like, almost, like, 18 minutes, 17:51, going into the APC. But we're fine. You know, I mean, the life split's gonna vary from the in-game time anyway because of the resistance trick. But I try to, like, you know, at least reduce the amount of resets just for my own sanity. Subtitles said, please be advised that violators are subject to immediate execution upon sight. With a T. Interesting. Oh, shit. Oh, he saw me. Oh, good. He didn't get stuck with it. Sometimes he hangs up and, like, ties his shoe out of nowhere if he sees you. But this is fine. All right, I think he should still be fine. I mean, the backup coming in is not gonna really matter. Playing Oras online on Pass-By with a text saying looking for a GF.
This is HQ. Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Alright, so thankfully by the time he gets to this corner, these guys should be waking up, which is completely fine. You know, the idea is to get him to go this way so that you don't have to go through, like, twice as many zones for the, you know, for following him. Alright, so now we just sit and wait. Let him leave the screen. Okay, and then once he's off the map, do another save and exit. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. No, yes, cancel. All right, save and exit. And now it's gonna put us at the beginning of that section where we first started following the guy, but he's not gonna be there because he's already in the next zone right now. He already left. So right now, when I load this save in, it's gonna put me at the very beginning, but no resistance guy. He's already gone. And then we're just gonna simply just walk all the way to where we last saved and enter the next zone. And then we're gonna do it again. Reload it so that we get him to spawn. Follow him around again. Oh yeah, I gotta re-equip the iPod. Nope, not the drum can. Nope. God, my menuing's awful. Okay, dude. It's like, yeah, who remembers this thing? An iPod. It's like, man, wasn't that the thing back then? It's like, now your phone can do it. It's like, man, when I was in high school, or even junior high, I mean, iPods were the shit. I mean, like, you were even somebody in, like, elementary school if you had a Game Boy. Which was also the big thing. You remember when you got a Talk Boy from Home Alone for your birthday when you were in school? Oh, I remember that too. It's like, man, it's like imagine all the sales that they had from just like that thing alone when Home Alone 2 came out. Oops. All right, so now we save and exit again. So we get the resistance guy to spawn. It's actually a little hot in here. Some kid at elementary school got one of those Game Boy Advance movies and everyone crowded around that small ass screen. Oh man, I'm telling you, so many cool things back in the day. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I gotta change the face cam. But what's up, Real Shift? Oh, it's Real Shit. Never mind, I misread your name. All right, back to the songy songs. All right, so there's our homeboy again. I still have one of the cartridges with one of the Pokemon episodes, Charizard versus Blaziken. We have the exact same chair. Yeah, man, that TSM edition chair.
Find something nearby to hide behind. Stay out of the light.
Oh yeah, just ignore Otacon. You don't need to do that. Alright, and that's the last two guards you need to take out. Alright, same thing again. Just let him leave the screen. Alright, so now he's off the map. Save again, exit. Okay, now this is where I think I need the video, as far as like what you do after that. Let me see, hold on. Alright, so he hangs a left. Okay. Because when you do this save and exit, you don't actually go the same way you just went, like you did previously when you do the loading trick with this. You can go a different way that's faster. Alright, so what you do... Alright, other than change the face camouflage. So So instead of going this way, we cut across the street. And we hang a left instead.
Searchlight. Find something nearby to hide behind. Stay out of the light.
Alright, so we cut through here. And then... I think... cut right across this area. Where these two guys are hanging out. Right past these guys. And then just hang a right past where that arrow sign is. Alright, I think that's what you do. Alright, cool. I'm in the right spot. Excellent. Alright, so now we do another save and exit so we can get the guy to spawn in. And then we're going to do a save and exit one more time, but only until he gets to the corner where he changes his disguise back from his soldier outfit to his civilian outfit. And that'll be like the last one. Oh yeah, save and exit. Alright, so I think I got the hang of this trick down. I only had to look at the video like a couple of times. It's that end section where instead of like hanging a right to follow where the guy was, like exact, you hang a left and then a right instead, so that you end up meeting the guy on this different spot. So you get him, because I think the idea is like you get him to show up faster on screen and get into his disguise quicker. Alright, so there he is. And then, boom, right into his disguise. Each time you save over a specific slot. What is the reason behind this? I'm actually saving over just, like, old saves, so I just overwrite them, so I don't have, like, a humongous list of saves to sift through. I don't know why this guy wasn't moving, but now he is. Oh yeah, I'm gonna change the face cam again. Yeah, because like the save list is long enough already, but it gets especially long when you do this resistance trick, so it's just I don't know, it's just like a de facto save management. Just save over old stuff. Don't make it longer.
PMC trooper. Do you hear whistling?
You know, it's not like there's like a specific reason behind it. It's just so I don't have like 50 saves to go through. Like, I may have some random saves here and there for practice reasons, which are, for the most part, built into the run. But I just want to cut down, like, a lot of, like, the miscellaneous shit. You know, because, like, that's what my, like, other user profile had, where it just literally had, like, saves upon saves upon saves, and I don't even know what the hell half of it was. Alright, so from here on out, we're just going to follow him like normal once again. But except when we get to the corner where he changes his disguise, that's when we'll load and save, or save and load back in for the last time. Hey, what's up, R-Goods? I'm surprised that you're still up, Arguds. So how was your day, man? Did you have work again? Let's listen to... Let's listen to that one. Unfortunately, yeah, but it wasn't too bad. How was your day? I actually had like a pretty good nap earlier today. You know, morning was pretty good. Chat behaved. Just a couple of, yeah, can you change this game from this to this? Okay, thanks, bye kind of guy. And plus some of the other, haha, funny kids and the ones that use the N-word. The usual. But it wasn't as bad today. And then when he changed to Siege, it was pretty chill. I mean, I think there was like maybe one guy that got bopped for, he got bopped for trying to... get him to change games. It's like, play Apex. It's like, oh, but I'm not playing Apex. I'm playing Siege. It's like, oh, play Apex. Well, I don't want to do that. Oh, okay. Change Apex. Banned. Good to hear. My internet has been an absolute C word for the last 2 to 3 days. Yikes, dude. Yeah, it seems like everyone's internet is acting up lately, isn't it? I feel really bad for Crafty, though. I mean, because, like, you know, like, when you're at the partner level where you can sustain yourself, and your internet's acting out of line, that's really frustrating. You know, it's like you're paying for a service that, frankly, you're not getting. And which the support is, like, quote-unquote, like, you know, non-existent at times. And I really feel bad for them. Especially, like, even if they're streaming and, like, their stream is taking a hit, or if they have to cancel it because their stream is taking a hit, or the ISP is just acting out of line, or just it's down, or just whatever's going on. It's pretty disheartening because it's like, you know, your livelihood is dependent on it, and, you know, when you call the ISP to come out and fix it, and it just seems like they don't fix it. I don't know, but yeah, hopefully whatever's going on your end, our goods will get sorted out, and then same for Crafty. It just seems like sometimes you just have to call the right people. You know, get the right tech out to come out and fix it. Alright, so this is going to be the final save and exit for the loading trick. This should now put us at the corner where we first came in, but instead of, you know, following, you know, the whole route, we're just going to hang a left immediately. Alright, and then the key when you enter this area again is to turn the camera on him, like, as soon as you see him. And the reason for that is that it allows him to, like, start walking faster. You know, it's like the video that I watched that explains how you do it actually demonstrates, like, what happens when you don't do, like, an early camera pan to him versus, like, a normal one where you do pan to him. And it's maybe, like a 3 to 5 second difference, like, from when he starts walking, you know, when he's standing still. Because, like, if you don't pan the camera to him, like, when you enter the zone, he'll actually, like, delay before he starts walking again. And it just saves you a little bit of time. It's more like a min-max kind of a thing. Like, if you forget to do it, it's not the end of the world. But if you don't do it, and you're trying to, like, max your time out, then, yeah, that's where you'll lose some of it right there.
There was nothing.
Alright, so now coming up is probably potentially the most frustrating, difficult part of the run, which I hope it won't be. Last time it was good. You know, I didn't have to retry it multiple times, but I just want that same amount of good luck again.
We have to keep Big Boss's body out of enemy hands, no matter what. Get the body safely to the canal escape point.
Alright, so we need a couple things besides a miracle. Let's see, P90, pistol, solar gun, stun, and smoke. Don't need anything else. And then we're also gonna save it in case I get killed. Or if I, like, take, like, a bad hit and I just, you know, want to redo it, which I think happened the last time. But, yeah, hopefully things won't be, too bad this time. Alright, so let's see. Pistol, P90, and stun. And I like how I set that up. It doesn't do any of it. P90. And stun. There we go. Alright, that was really good. Didn't take a single hit. It's pretty spot on what needed to be done there. Alright, I'm also going to save it here, because the first part of the bike escape is not like the RNG reset nonsense. It's this section. And the one after it, but mainly this section. You know, this is where I usually run into issues where, you know, saving is like almost like a requirement for me. I think I got him. Nope. Alright, now I got him. Swear to God, I can never hit these guys. There we go.
Attack the enemy from behind and open up that checkpoint. Here we go. Hold on.
Got him.
You've got to take them out.
Ah. All right, took a dinger there. Not the end of the world.
Here they come. Snake, help on the right.
As long as I'm above like 50% is really all I need.
Enemy.
Anything under 50% by this point and you're pretty much dead. Can I hit her?
Roll across.
Reload! Oh shit.
Need help in front.
Alright, we're good. Yeah, I took a lot of hits because I kept shooting like I had ammo and he kept trying to reload. I'm like, God damn it, Snake, reload already. Alright, but once again, that was pretty smooth. You know, the hardest part of that midsection there is where you're barricaded with the 2 Humvees, and then you're trapped by the other 2 Humvees. But once you get past that, then the difficulty kind of dips down a little bit, but it spikes again briefly, and then it dips down even lower. You know, so like the worst of it's over.
Which means the enemy will be focused.
You know, thankfully the worst of it's over. Okay. Those guards are proper potatoes. Oh yeah, they're a lot like the stormtroopers in Star Wars. They just can't hit whatever they're looking at. I'm telling you, man, it's those damn helmets. They can't see a thing. They can't see a thing in those helmets.
Have you tried aiming the gun? Roll across. Woo! Excellent, Snake.
Woo!
Excellent, Snake. The left.
Woo! Okay, I'll stop.
Need help in front. Oh, for goodness sake. Enemy dead ahead.
I think we got him. Maybe a little overkill, but we got him.
This one, Snake.
Snake behind us.
Oh my god, not again! Why? Why does this freaking happen?
Come on.
Okay, that's bad.
Yes, nice one, Snake.
Yeah, that's really bad. I'm gonna play this out to see what happens. If I get hit there, if I get hit here from these 2 guys, I'll definitely reset it. Oh wait, we need the solar gun again.
Snake, are you okay?
Oh, I messed up. I messed up royally. Oh yeah, I am so dead. Yep. I messed that up 100%.
Answer me! Snake! Snake!
Yeah, I got mixed up in my my item swapping there, and I pulled out the wrong thing and had auto mode on when I wanted it off. But that's fine. I didn't like taking that hit at 50% anyway from that one Humvee. Because usually, like, as soon as you auto-aim shoot it, it should be a hit. You know, which is why I was like, dude, why is this happening? It should just be a one-off. You know, like, that's like the one part I hate about it is, like, you know, you time it, like, to the T, and sometimes the game just decides it for you no matter what.
More incoming.
I've got bad news. The decoy vans have all bitten the dust, which means the enemy will be focusing on you now. I just need you to hold them off for longer.
Have you tried aiming the gotcha? Hold up. Excellent, Snake. That's my Snake, enemy to the left. Enemy dead ahead. For Pete's sake. Enemy dead ahead.
Yes, nice one, Snake.
Alright, take two.
Snake behind us.
And once again, I just get fucked by the game. Really. I don't get it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. I mean, the game is just flat out deciding to, like, miss that shot for me. Frickin' hell, dude. It's like it's faster to reset it from there than just take the hit because you need HP. You basically got shot before you could do anything. Well, I got one shot, but that's all it should take. It just, that one shot just didn't land.
More incoming.
I've got bad news. The decoy vans have
Alright, but I do have an idea, though. I think I did this before when auto-aim wasn't working.
just need you to hold them off longer.
Because, like, if things go well, the auto-aim will hit its mark when you turn that corner. But I think I did it with a solar gun before, but just doing it manually. Because I think I specifically had this problem before. And I think I said, oh, to hell with it, I'll just try the solar gun, and it ended up working. Like, on my first try.
Need help in front.
Alright, so this time I'm going to aim it manually. I'm not going to auto-aim it with the Mark II anymore. There we go. That's way easier.
Right on.
Okay, then swap the smoke for a second. I think that's gonna be the way to do it, is just use the solar gun. Don't even auto-aim it. Because, like, auto-aiming does work, but it's just like today, it's just like... Yeah, I'm just not gonna hit it today with auto-aim. Yeah, solar gun is OP, dude. It's so good.
Oh, what's the matter? Need help in front. They're coming for us. Snake, are you okay? Here they come!
Yes, nice one, Snake.
All right, that was really good. Hey, what's up, Zico? Oh wait, you can P90 this. All right, we're in good shape. We have a lot of HP than normal. All right, Eva. Woohoo!
I think we lost them.
And that is how you do a bike escape, ladies and gentlemen. Riding with style. Now imagine if that was a dock bike, you know, rolling into the boss fight like that. That'd be something. Alright. Now for the quick kill, if I can get it. Alright, so I need a couple of things. Besides luck, once again. We're gonna need the railgun, the hormone gun, a save, just in case I get killed here. Yeah, the Dr. Cotty. Yeah. Alright, so let's charge this bad boy up. And have the solid ice so I can actually, you know, figure what I'm aiming at. Woo! Alright, that was good. No, I missed it! Oh, I can't believe I fucking missed it.
Snake,
Wow.
what's wrong?
Good thing I saved.
Answer me, please. Snake. Snake.
Wow, I can't believe I missed the second one, dude. Like, I was surprised I even got the first one, because I couldn't hit it in practice. Man, she definitely outplayed me in the second one. You actually do that pretty well. Oh, do I? And maybe I'll try to do it again if I actually kill her. I mean, it's like the lineup was good. It's just, I don't know if I, like, flicked it away, or if she just flat out, like, jebaited me. Oops, wrong gun. Alright, got it again. Got it. Yeah. Alright, I think I was starting to lose my voice there at the end of it. Alright, but that's the quick kill. Like, to do it even faster than that, you have to hit her in the head while she's flying. But getting a 2-shot is pretty much the best, like the next best thing you can get. Oh, there they go, debating me again. There we go. And that's pretty much Act 3. Bike escape was pretty kind this time. I mean, I did take a... The one death that I did take, it was... I expected it. I made a mistake, a huge mistake when I was making that turn. I didn't have the right weapon, the right auto-aim toggle. It's like the worst of both worlds of what could happen. But once we got past that, then it was fine. I think it's probably the first time I had anything above like a third of like HP for you know, for boss segment. 114.38, which I think is I think that was better than Friday's run. I don't remember. I mean, my life split's telling me it is, but then again, the life split's already been off for a bit. Why you kill the sexy lady? She just wanted a hug? Well, I mean, that kind of hug's gonna kill me. And trust me, these aren't the kind of... They're not the kind of ladies you want to hook up with. You know, they're all kind of demented in some way. Especially the first one. She's probably the craziest out of all of them. Second one's just on a, you know, raging power trip. The third one is just a sob story. And the last one is just like a nod off to Psycho Mantis, but just from a, you know, a puppeteer standpoint. First one's just batshit crazy. That's the price. That is a price I'm willing to pay. It's like, oh, look at this. It's totally not a MGS4 disguising itself as an MGS1 stream. Wait for it. Look at this. I'm totally not playing MGS1 today. It's like, what the? You changed games? Did you give up on MGS4 forever? What happened? Did you give up? Did it die? Why are you playing MGS1 all of a sudden? It's like, I didn't come here to watch MGS1. Put the other game on. Oh, man. I can be my own worst enemy sometimes. Play MGS4? Okay. Hold it. I'm gonna change it right now. Alright? Alright, just give it a second. See? There you go. There's MGS4. What's up, Titanium? Maybe you can figure out the answer to that. MGS4 dead game. Came for the MGS4 stream, stay for the MGS1. I'm just telling you, like this is the stuff that I think about, like, when I do this run. And, you know, they see the MGS1 for just that moment. Like, let's say if they first come into the stream and they see just that part. And, like, that's what's gonna come up is like, whoa, wait a minute, where's MGS4? I thought this was... Why are you playing MGS1 all of a sudden? I mean, it's just like... It's like it happens every time, like, in other streams. Right? But it's like one of those things I don't think about that would happen, but it's like at the back of my mind, it's like, you know, what if this did happen? Gray Fox still around? Kinda. Not really the alive kind of around. There it be, ladies and gentlemen, where it all began. Shadow Moses.
fly hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
So I forget Twin Snakes, boys and girls. We got this section now. We don't need a remake. We already got it right here. It's just got a few extra, geckos and unwanted guests as part of it.
One of your fans.
Yeah, it definitely brought a tear to my eye. It's because like so many, people got into it with MGS1, and for it to like come back and revisit Shadow Moses, it was just truly wonderful, like how they brought that back into the fold. I mean, because other than the exception of like Metal Gear 1 and 2 Solid Snake, I mean, this is really where it started for a lot of people. Alright, so we need... Well, not the railgun. Well, we'll need the railgun later, but we need a 50 cal for what's coming up.
Snake, I've checked the APU on this floor and engaged the generator. Energy output is low, but it should be enough to power the elevator.
And look at this.
Try the elevator.
Remember the elevator? You still have to spam the button to get it to come in. It's like the one thing I'm glad they kept in was spamming the elevator button. It's like it wouldn't feel the same if it was any different. What if I told you Snake died 2 years ago in the tanker and Pliskin is a real clone?
It's not electrified anymore.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something? Just like in elevators in real life, you just spam the button to get it to show up. I actually forget what the hell the original code was. I only remember the drubbing code. It's so easy to remember.
I finished unlocking the door on the first floor. It should open now. Gecko! We've got Gecko!
Oh, somebody didn't like us, flipping that switch on. Oh, guess what? I got a 50 caliber bullet with its name on it.
Snake, it's blocking the hallway leading to the elevator. You'll have to do something before you can get to the first floor.
Do something? Otacon. I got the 50 caliber rifle. I got this.
Okay, Snake. Take the stairs down and go to the north door. I'll open it for you with the Mark III.
The stairs, he says. Man, screw the stairs. I'll just jump off the railing. Oh, and then guess what? Even though you just saw me blow that gecko up in the back of the head with a 50 caliber rifle, well, somehow a second one shows up out of thin air. And get this. It knows how to use elevators. Oh no, whatever shall I do?
Oh man, more Gecko. The Mark III is totally defenseless while working on the door. You'll have to distract the Gecko so they don't spot it.
Wow, holy shit, I'm glad I got rid of that gecko. Man, he was a real problem. I wonder if the gecko spammed the lift button too. Well, knowing the SLP system, they pretty much, make the rules up as they go, so I'm pretty sure they didn't. He just gets an insta elevator while we have to sit and wait for it by spamming the button. Alright, so coming up, I'm gonna try to do the quick kill with Sniper Wolf, or Crying Wolf. See, there I go again, mixing the two games up. So I'm gonna try to do this quick kill with Crying Wolf. I don't have the optimal weapon to do it with. So I am gonna save it here, just not only because of that, but just in case, like, she, I don't know, jumps on me and, you know, takes all my HP away and yada yada yada. So hopefully, depending on wherever she spawns, I could try to make this work, but I have to set it up a little differently, since I don't have, like, the right stuff. But let me see, I should have the right amount of stuns and smokes, which I do, so that's good. I'm gonna swap that for the Mosin. Let's see, pistol, and then unequip that. Mosin, and then smoke. Hello, pistol. Thank you. Alright, no close spawn. Not the end of the world. I had it once in practice, but it's random where she spawns, like at the start. Alright, I think she's off to the left. Yeah, I think she's off to the left. Alright. I got one chance at this. Smoke. 1, 2, 3. Smoke. Stun. We got it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. It's even faster if you have the or if you have the grenade launcher stun grenade or the smoke grenade, so you could just shoot it at her instead of having to, like, get up close and, you know, lob it at her. But that's the quick kill. So how it works is you get a smoke close enough, but you don't hit her with it, so that when she starts coughing, you can throw stuns at her while she's coughing, like her hitbox is still open. And normally the way it should work is if you have the grenade launcher stun grenade and the smoke to start it, you could just use one smoke and then just shoot, you know, like 6 or 7 stun nades at her with their grenade launcher. But since I don't have it, the next best thing you can do is get up close, throw the smoke just close enough where she starts coughing, throw 3 stuns, throw a second smoke so that it stacks the coughing, like a hitbox effect, and then throw like another 2 or 3 stuns. But yeah, she's very vulnerable to like stun grenades. Like, that was the whole idea behind, like, the quick kill. Like, quick kill isn't like you're not really killing her, but you're quick killing her with non-lethal. So I'm actually really happy that worked. Cause like a lot of things could have happened like the other way. Such as like I hit her with the smoke, or I throw it too far away and she gets alerted to it and then starts running. Which at that point would be like a reset. You know, like reload the save. What am I doing? Yeah, Hamon gun. Don't need that. Or that. So that fight went really well. You know, the only thing that could speed it up, unlike the, you know, the grenade launcher thing I just talked about, is that she has a rare chance of spawning close from like where you start, but it's purely random. Most times she starts right where we found her, which is behind that fence line. Other times she spawns like off to the side on the right, facing that way. And then other times she spawns like over the snow hilltop where we found that frog that was prone. But between like those 3 locations, it's pretty random from, you know, attempt to attempt. Because, like, in my practice, I got her to spawn there once, and then this time she spawned behind what I think is referred to, like, as the default position. But regardless of where she spawns, the trick works the same way. You know, it doesn't matter. It's just easier if she's closer to you, because then you don't have to walk as far to find her. That's all that it is.
But I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Okay, hello. Hello. Yeah, I got turned around there for a second. Clip. Where's the clip? Also gotta save it in case I fuck this up somehow. Oh, I didn't notice it. Alright, whatever. I probably didn't throw it close enough. Alright, that's fine. It's just, I lose a couple of seconds there from trying it. Or rather, maybe not, because I have to wait anyway. But supposedly you could throw like a mag, like close enough for the gecko to turn, to give you just enough time to like walk by instead of having to sit and wait. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't realize he was facing that way. Snake, have you ever heard of the expression, look before you walk? Look before you cross the street? I crossed the street without looking. And that's what happens. I blame Bill. It's always Bill's fault. Damn it, Bill. You couldn't give me a break in MGS2 and MGS3. You have to come and ruin these runs, too? I even gave you a flippin' VIP badge, and you're still giving me this bad luck. This is how you repay me? But, on the flip side, I do get to try this trick again. Alright, good, it noticed it.
Oh my god!
You know, Snake Hard Raiden. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. Alright, there we go. That's better. That's what I should have done the last time. Heading off to sleep. It's now 3:30 a.m. here. Enjoyed watching the stream. Hey, thanks for watching, Morse. Have a good night, man.
Finally. It's just up ahead. The hangar's just a little bit further. Stay en route.
And thank you for that follow, Morris.
Rex is on the floor.
Yeah, thank you,
above
dude.
Use the lift.
Alright, so hopefully I don't mess up this fight again like I did Friday. Forgot to equip the syringe and I went to, like, stab him with the... what I thought was the syringe and ended up being the knife. Alright, but get ready for the hardest boss fight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat him.
Kill that monster. Yes, you did it, Snake.
Wow, I was sweating. I was really nervous about this boss fight, guys. I didn't think I was going to beat it. Yeah, all you gotta do is just solar gun and poke him with the syringe.
Those are suicide geckos. They blow up and they take us with them. You've got to keep them back. I'm sending you data on where to aim. Put a bullet through their brains. Good, Snake.
The amount of man lust.
Watch out.
Yeah, Raiden's definitely having a good time with Vamp over there.
Damn! Here they come again! Hang in there, Snake! Don't give up!
Well, wasn't planning on it out of con, but thanks for that reminder.
Above you! They're coming from above!
Oh my god, why am I potatoing?
Good, Snake!
Wait, what? Oh, you're literally one shot. You kidding me? Yeah, I'm sure Raiden's fine over there.
Good, Snake! Watch out, Snake!
think that should be all of them. Coming to you live from the Metal Gear Rex hangar, where we got Vamp being impaled by Raiden's sword. I think he's in trouble.
Can't do it.
I think Snake could have made that shot. You know, I think he just didn't want to, like, kill steal it from Raiden. All right, time to get the hell out of here.
Snake, we have to get out. Follow the supply. Stop those gecko and head straight for the exit.
Oh, I'll do more than just stomp these gecko. You know, because the one thing that Rex has that these, you know, Peep Squeak Gecko don't have is thick legs. I mean, look at him, thick legs. Well, have fun with them, Raiden. I'll meet you on the way out. Alright, let's see if Ray will play along today. I had a good practice one offline, but a bad one online. But we'll see what happens. And just in case, I will also save it here. You know, because like I said, I got four-shotted. You know, when I practiced this on stream earlier, and I'd rather not have that happen again. And cue the lasers. Ow. Oh yeah, my favorite thing, the water cutter. Oh my god, dude. Hammer time! Dude, how did that not count? Dude, are you serious? How did that not count? Alright, we gotta finish this.
The missile launcher is empty. Wait for it to reload.
There we go. I don't know why I play this shit so close, but I don't know, that one hitbox thing where I tried to like anticipate where he was dodging and then line it up with a kick. I don't know what that was all about, where it just didn't even count. 139.39. Zeros down the board. Alright, so we're still looking pretty good. Just got one last infiltration. I'll try to do the frog skip again. And then, we're home free. You know, so we're nearly there. Yeah, so we're almost there. Just, yeah, just a couple more sections to go. And I think just due to the fact that I actually have a good time, I'm gonna save it at the start of Act 5, just in case something goes wrong. I mean, nothing's happened yet, but I just don't want to chance it. I mean, it's like I've saved everything up until then, might as well keep going with it. Because usually my save is like during the frog wave, before Screaming Mantis, like if I don't either get like a good encounter or if I just screw up the skip, which I just learned Friday. But I'm not too concerned about the glitch, you know, since it's not really too difficult to do. I'm just more concerned about this section because this is like the last like sneaking section of the game. And I'd rather not get caught by somebody just because I decided to get careless because I realized I was on a good time. Alright. Let's do a little save there, and then we gotta get our equipment in order. Solar gun. Mosin if we need it. Followed by smoke, and that's it.
Good job, Snake. You made it on board. Welcome to Haven. Enemy units are already on their way. Break through their defenses and find GW's server room.
Hey, what's up, Kaiden? Ah, see, I knew it. See, I knew it. I totally forgot about those two in the end. I'm telling you, man, always trust your instincts on when you need to save, because I figured something like that was going to happen. Yeah, that was my fault, but I was just kind of like, wait, aren't there supposed to be two more? Bam. It's so easy to mess this up. Alright, so I'll have to re-equip all my, Yo, Papi Chulo the third? Papi, thank you for the follow, dude. Alright, so I'll just have to re-equip all my crap again, but that's fine. And then we said smokes, right? M4, because that's gonna get re-equipped later. And then the face cam. Oh, hold up.
Good job, Snake. You made it.
Yeah,
on
I was
board.
100% right to save it
Welcome
here.
to Haven. Enemy units are already on their way.
Wow, I was even late on those guys. Damn it. Man, what the hell is going on? I'm at the end here. Why am I falling apart? Just do it. Alright, maybe we'll do this instead, because some of my shit might get moved around anyway. Is just get the pistol. You know, because the rest of my items will get moved around during the encounter.
Good job, Snake. You made it on board. Welcome to Haven. Enemy units are already on their way. Break through their defenses and find GW's server room.
Whoa! Aw, damn it. I was like, wait, where's the second one? Fuck, dude. Alright, now I'm just being stupid. Alright, we're gonna get it this time. I just gotta stop fucking around.
Good job, Snake. You made it on board. Welcome to Haven. Enemy units are already on their way. Break through their defenses and find GW's server room.
Alright, this time I'm gonna wait. Oh wait, now they're not coming this way? Hello? Wow, they were super late for no reason. Alright. That's the last two. Followed by Gecko coming in.
Snake, use that watertight door to get in.
Oh yeah, don't mind me while I just open this door up. I'm just a guest. No more sneaking, ladies and gentlemen. Now we finish the thing.
Orderly death is defended by directed energy weapons that emit certain types of microwaves.
Did you say microwave?
When that frequency, the waves start to evaporate.
Sounds like the perfect job for me.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to do this frog skip again. It doesn't seem too bad. You know, it depends on how you line up the last one. But likewise, I'm gonna save it regardless, just in case I don't get like a good pattern. You know, it's just like what's happened to me before is like in practice is like they jump away when I throw the smoke to start it. And that's no good. Okay, so... Oh wait, and we need the pistol. Yeah, I can't. This doesn't work without the Mark II pistol. Oh. Okay, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool either. No aim punchy. Okay, this still might work, but she's in a bad spot. I'm gonna throw a third just to be safe. Alright, good. Alright, I was actually afraid that wasn't gonna work because she did, like, jump away. But thankfully, the blast rays of the smoke is large enough to, like, catch her. But yeah, we don't want to do it like that if we don't need to.
Even if she tries to hurt you, Meryl's not acting of her own free will. Don't do anything to hurt her. Knock her out if you have to, but don't hurt her.
Sorry, Otacon, but if she points that weapon at me, it's fair game. Alright, one more hit should do it.
Mantis is dropping her puppet. Without it, she can't control her victims. Snake, go grab that puppet.
What? Dude, I hit her with it. Oh, that could have gone better. It's like, man, she was even doing the jukes even without the Mantis doll. Nice. All right, so it's the last of the B&B fights. Now we just have the world's longest hallway with the world's largest amount of dwarf gecko supply, with our only chaff grenade that we have left, which is specifically used for said hallway, and we have a good old fisticuffs with liquid at the end.
Enough is enough, Snake. You can't take any more of this. It's not about winning or losing.
Tons of dying men enforce attention like their words are bent. They are seldom.
Why don't we get somebody else? I've got nothing to lose. You were the lightning in that rain. You can still shine through the darkness.
Go! Hurry! You will meet again on the other side.
Time to do your duty. Failure will spell doom for the human race.
Go!
All right, here we go. Now, this should last long enough until I reach, like, the last door. Perfect. Oh, you did not shoot that shit at me. I'm telling you, man, those dwarf geckos, they got no respect for you. Alright, then let me ask you this, since I ask this every run. How do you like your snakes cooked? Because snake's gonna get sent into a very, very, very powerful microwave right about now. I'm more of a medium well kind of a guy. But I think some people like their snakes well done.
Saturated with microwaves. The longer you stay in there, the greater damage you'll take. Get through there as quickly as possible. Snake?
Well done, though Snake is basically charcoal grade by the end. Yeah, practically.
Get up, Snake!
Oh, initiating crawling sequence. Hey, what's up, Psycho Manus? The run's going pretty well right now. Just had a lot of careless resets in some places. But in-game time's looking really good. RTA is off by an hour or more. Get up, Snake. Yeah, I want to say he's beyond charcoal state right about now. It's probably more like fried to a crisp. Very, very fried to a crisp. Yes. It's the last save I get. In case I choke on the last fight of the game. Which has unfortunately happened. Because sometimes I get too cocky and I try to do aggressive stuff and Liquid punches my face in for it. Not this time. No, not this time. Because I practice this shit. Practicing as in just remembering to save, first off. And then secondly, just not to take him lightly in these fights. Just punch him. That's all you gotta do is just punch him. Don't have to be flashy or anything. Alright, here we go. Alright, my opening kind of got messed up, but that's fine. There we go. Pretty good. But this is where the real fight starts. I'm surprised I got a double like that. Alright, show me what you got, Liquid. Oh, that's not a good start. Headbutt. Okay, that ain't cool. Oh, I'm the only one that's supposed to do headbutts. Alright, cut it out with the CQC. Again with the CQC. Take this. Oh, it's not over yet.
Over yet.
Now it's over. Alright, one last punch. You got it, Snake. It's finally over. Yeah, this is probably one of the most epic boss fights they've ever done. You know, it's like it ties in, you know, all 4 games together. You know, everything from the music to the camera angles, the fighting. You know, it's just, it unifies all 4 of the games together in this one fight. When Ocelot dies in this one, especially when he twitches, it's that him losing Liquid's personality, becoming normal before death. Yeah, it's like Liquid's possessed his body through the arm, his right arm. And when Liquid dies off, it's just basically him regaining control of his own body again. You know, or like Adam said, like the brainwashing's worn off. The arm thing is no longer in this game. He has a cybernetic. Oh yeah, that's right. But it's more or less when he first took in the arm from MGS2, it took over his psyche. You know, his entire personality changed into Liquid's. And then when he finally dies off, you know, then it's Ocelot basically saying, hey, this is Liquid's doppelganger. You know, I'm speaking to you now from Ocelot to you, not as Liquid Ocelot. Which even then I thought was a nice touch because Ocelot is as much of a, you know, double, you know, what you call it, what was he doing? As much as like as a double, triple crossing agent that he was kind of a victim at the end of the game. Because, I mean, he respected Big Boss, but I don't know if he deserves such a fate to get like his entire, like, you know, psyche and body taken over. Yeah, like he double crosser, but he said that he was triple crossing because at the end of MGS3, he was not only tricking the Americans, the KGB, but the Chinese as well. Well, which part? Like the spying? Yeah, that was voluntarily. But the arm was just out of circumstance, like it got cut off. You know, he had to get a new one. But, you know, taking in Liquid's arm, I'm sure was just a gambit. You know, like they just figured, okay, it's just an arm, what's gonna happen? But lo and behold, even a part of Liquid's, you know, personality and soul lives on through his arm and ended up taking Ocelot over. He brainwashes him voluntarily to play a role, wasn't it, for him to trick the AI? Oh, the Patriots? Yeah, I mean, as far as that part's concerned, yeah, I get it, he signed up for it, but even then it's like, I don't know if he really deserved to die. I mean, at least like Ocelot. Like, Liquid was up to no good from the beginning. But I still feel like, oh, got to split that, but whatever. I still feel like Liquid didn't deserve, or Ocelot did like deserve to die for it. He got killed by Foxtide, though. They were gonna kill him regardless. I guess so. Hey, what's up, Platonic? You missed the run? Oh, you're about to... Oh, you just showed up at the best part.
This is good. Isn't it?
Can we give some Fs in the chat for Big Boss? I don't know. Maybe you guys are right. Like, they were going to kill him off anyway. But I just feel bad, especially where, you know, especially now that I've played through, like, you know, Phantom Pain, where you kind of realize, like, you know, Ocelot's role in the whole, you know, Big Boss, Venom Snake thing. And even then, from before that, like, if you take, you know, Sneak Eater into consideration, I mean, Ocelot played a pretty important role in every game. But, I don't know, for him to die off like that, I mean, yeah, on one hand, yeah, they were going to dispose of him anyway, and he did it so he could trick the AI. But I don't know, it's like, you know, how do you go from starting off from something like that, where you have all that potential, to being someone else's lackey, and then you die for it? It's kind of like starting off from the top and then going down. Oh god, look how many times Kojima was mentioned there. It was like in 4 and 5 lines. Yeah, he definitely likes himself. He never started at the top. He was always an agent crossing everyone. Well, that is being at the top. He fooled everybody. I mean, he fooled Snake. He fooled Eva. I mean, he fooled the KGB. Like, no one knew what was going on. He fooled everybody. I mean, and not only was he in charge of his own unit, but, like, he tricked everybody. No one knew that he was one of the 2 defectors in MGS4. Oh, spoilers, by the way. It's like, what? Spoilers? It's like, how could you spoil that shit from an old game? It's like, god damn it. No, but seriously, it's like, you know, he was in such a position where he's got his own unit. Yeah, he's cocky, doesn't know really what he's doing as far as, like, being on the battlefield, but he fooled everybody. And even then, so, I mean, Big Boss took advantage of that. He used his, you know, his services for that. You know, for all the connections that he's made across all the countries in the world that he's, you know, supposedly, like, you know, double-crossing. But then it's like, how does he go from that to being in the Foxhound unit, getting his arm cut off, and then taking Liquid's arm, getting possessed by him, and then you end up dying at the end? I mean, it's like, you go from, like, being, like, an espionage, like, protege to being someone else's lackey, and then you die for it. It's kind of like a sad way to go. I like the idea of Liquid taking over Ocelot's body more than Ocelot faking it all along. Well, like, Ocelot wouldn't really have any motive to, like, do all these things. Like, Liquid was the one from the beginning that was up to no good. You know, like, that was pretty clear. Because, like, Ocelot wasn't really looking for world domination. You know, or even just to take a strike against the Patriots. You know, because Liquid always had, like, a thorn in his side against Big Boss. And then which led to, you know, Patriots and Cypher and all that stuff. But Ocelot, I just kind of feel like he idolized Big Boss. They worked together. And it almost seemed like it was like his fate to die. Just like Big Boss was. And who knows, maybe at some point even Ocelot realized himself that he was, that he was fated to die, and he just had to go along with it. No, that's the boss, Jason. Big Boss was Snake in MGS3 that when he defeated the boss, he ascended that position and was, he was then deemed as Big Boss. Someone that was above the boss. Which even then, if you ask me, I don't know if the boss really gave it all. Like she gave it like 100% against him. But maybe it was just enough for him to realize that, at the very beginning of MGS3, she asked, where does your loyalty lie? Does it lie within the mission or with the people that you care about? And the whole idea was for Snake to kind of realize that there are no true enemies. It changes. Just like the boss did when she worked with the Sorrow, during, covert espionage missions in World War II to now becoming enemies, where she has to kill him. And the roles reversed, where now Snake is put into that position to kill her. The Phantom Pain takes place after 3. No, it's after Peace Walker. It goes MGS3, which takes place in the 60s. Peace Walker, which is in 74 or 72. I forget exactly what it is, but it goes MGS3, Peace Walker, Ground Zeroes, and then Phantom Pain. Oh yeah, what Platonic just said. It's like, damn it, streamer, can't you read the chat before you say shit? It's like you sound like a doofus. Big Boss is a lady in an alternate universe. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot to throw portable ops in the mix. It's 74 for Peace Walker, so I think I said 74 at first, right? Or did I say 72? I was close. All I knew is that it took place in the 70s because the Phantom Pain takes place in 89. Because he was in a coma for so long. We don't talk about port ops or acid. $72 portable ops, 74 Peace Walkers, 75 Ground Zeroes. I mean, I don't think Poor Ops is like treated like as a bastard child of the series. I mean, like, people still run it. I mean, Jag was just running it like, a few weeks ago. I mean, it looks like an okay game to me. I mean, if you want a bastard game of the series, take a look at Survive. I mean, that's a game that, quite frankly, I would be ashamed to call a Metal Gear game. I mean, yeah, Port Ops probably isn't as popular, but I wouldn't call it like a bastard game. I mean, it still features Snake and, characters that are part of the series. I mean, I never played it because I didn't know about it, but I wouldn't call it a bad game. And after watching Jaguar King run it, I mean, it looks like a pretty cool game. I mean, that's the thing. It's like Phantom Pain, it's like, it's, what it's got going for it is it's got the Fox engine, gameplay style, modern control scheme. Okay, that's good. But then some of the bad is, empty open world, poor storytelling, lack of codex, because I think they were going more for like in-game action, less cinematic. But I felt like by taking some of that cinematic away, it took what made the series like, charming to people. It's like they took all the cinematics from codecs and cutscenes and all that stuff and put them into tapes. I don't know. I mean, I played it on PS4 and on PC later because of once I realized that you could get custom chopper music on the PC version, which I very disappointed that the console version never had it. You know, and I actually had a better PC at the time to try it with, because when I first got Phantom Pain, I had like an okay like gaming machine. But now that I got this, you know, big boy machine, you know, I can actually run some things on it without it, you know, burning a hole in my video card. And, you know, it was still okay. You know, still an okay game, but it's like something about the original classic games I think people will always appreciate, whether if it's MGS 1 through 4, Peace Walker, Portable Ops, Acid, or whatever it is people are playing these days. I think people will always appreciate those games more than the new stuff that comes out for the series. Oh, look, there's that Hideo Kojima again. Give us Death Stranding, damn it. Oh, man. Dude, that game is gonna blow our minds when that comes out.
Snake, wait up. You forgot these.
No thanks. I'm quitting.
Snake,
These things will kill you.
where will you go?
Snake quitting smoking, but yet he'll go through a microwave that'll burn him alive. It's like, yeah, these things will kill you. I'd rather go through a freaking microwave hallway than smoke these.
See what the future brings.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, man.
I'll go with you.
Otacon, I'm gonna be dead soon. You don't have to come.
You said it yourself, Snake. There's nothing inside you can pass on to the next generation. No genes, no memes.
No memes.
You're a beast.
I know. And Blue Rose. There won't be any happy beauty in the
I'm gonna
Beast
bulk
ending.
watch all the trailers prior to DS release. I want MGS2 trailer shenanigans again.
As a beast.
Yeah, like I said, there's just something about the old games I think people just love it still.
Exactly. That's why you need me. As a witness.
A witness.
Yeah. Someone on the outside to bear witness to your final days. Someone to pass on your story. Not that I'm the only witness. But I'll remember everything you were. And stick with you to the end.
Yeah, they don't have $180 worth of DLC tagged along afterwards.
Besides, you wouldn't let
Well, I
me
mean,
suffer Sonny's
the only
loss
DLC
alone.
that was attached in Phantom Pain were just mostly like microtransaction stuff and a set of DLC for online, which I thought was not even as good for the multiplayer. I mean, like MGO3 was terrible. MGO2 was where it was at. Oh yeah. You're just saying in general.
Come quick! They're ready!
Yeah, Destiny really got carried away with that stuff.
Yummy! Sort of like the sun.
All right,
It's rising again.
drum roll, please. Got it once again. And that is a PB, ladies and gentlemen. By, let's see, I was 222. This is 215. So probably like 6 or 7 minutes. Ah, man, Big Boss. Big Boss with the big beret and the big shoes. Actually, I have no idea what kind of shoes he's got. But man, Big Boss, let's go. Yo, what's up, Beta Ride Buddy Bison? Man, coming in at the best part. Alright, so let me just hide a bunch of my stuff so you can see the stats. Alright, so it's 215, 48, zeros down the board, hence the whole Big Boss title. With RTA of 318, but in-game of 215. So I'm going to see... yeah, I'm definitely going to see how I feel about this one, because this one was really good. I'm definitely saving this video, which I will end right now.